Run, Granny, run. 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 Run, Granny, run. Oh. She's tired. There she goes. She got her second wind. Oh, and then a gnat hit her in the face. There she goes. She's breathing heavy. Granny. Granny, bounce. Bounce like a bunny. Granny. Run, Granny, run. There she goes. Run, Granny. Run, Granny. That's it. That's all she's got. Oh, we got a windstorm coming up. This is good. This is what I've been waiting for because, let's see. It's blowing in from the north. Oh, the tent is dancing. Dancing. It's the Dancing Queen tent. But what I want to experiment on is see my tarp awning. I've been waiting for a nice windstorm because I've got some ideas on how to reinforce it. It's really flailing around up there. But I've got an idea of what to do, but I'm trying to determine exactly what the wind does to it. So this is a good opportunity to just sit back and observe, see what it does to the poles. Oh, there's a big cloud of dust over there. Distracting. But as soon as the wind dies down and I do my assessment here, I think I've got a plan on how to reinforce it, make it more stable in the wind. I've already got it attached with bungee cords from the van to the tarp. So it has some stretch, you know. But look, this is what I was expecting. The pole is lifting in the wind and it's moving it. And if the wind hits it hard enough, the pole goes all the way into a diagonal and then it loosens up everything. So I'm gonna fix that. Oh, my clip. I gotta put this clip back on. Let me see. Oh, I gotta put the camera down. There, we got it. I like to keep that open so the wind can blow through. But yeah, I'm gonna find a way to stake the poles down to the ground. I've got an idea, but I'm glad this wind came up because now I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Is my chair still there? There it is. Remember on the last video, the wind blew my chair down into the river. I've got to get the tarp tighter, and I think I know how to do that now to keep the pole from shifting. But as soon as the wind dies down, I'm going to fix this problem. So the next clip you see will be my solution to making the tarp awning more substantial and hold up in the wind better. Okay, the storm is past and now the sun's out, and this is what you do when your socks get wet. You clip them up and dry them out. So here is the solution. Look, I drilled a diagonal hole through the aluminum tarp pole, and I also drilled all the way through the bottom rubber stopper and then hammered a tent stake down through it. See, there's the hole there. And you start out going in horizontally, and then you kind of turn the drill and go diagonally, and you go through, then you just hammer the stake through. And look, what you have to have in a windstorm is you have to have some stretch, you have to have some give. So look, the pole can slide up a little bit, just a little bit, to give in the wind, but it can't go left to right, but it does have a little give to it. And that's what keeps the tarp intact. This is it. This is the solution. So I had thought about like strapping some kind of loop around here, and I went through all that, and I thought, you know, this would be simpler. Just break out the drill. So it has a little bit of give to it. I'm picking up with my hand here. but just enough to keep the tarp from ripping, but it keeps the pole in place where it can't slide, you know, in. And then once the pole slides in, then it loosens this rope, and then everything, you know, goes to pot after that. So this is it. This will fix it. So the next windstorm comes up, I don't have to run out here and take the tarp down. It can withstand it now. So I just pulled this down at, what is that? Somewhere between 45 and 60 degrees. And stake it down. And then it comes up and it attaches to the tarp, and then my cross pole goes across. I got a hole drilled in this. See that? That's just in a hole. And then it comes all the way across. Oh, pardon me, I have this rug clipped up here. Let me get rid of this. And then I have this stake coming through the loop in the rope there. Focus. There we go. That's a good shot of it. And this is just a pole that I had. You clip them together. They're in sections. And it just happened to work. So on the other side here, I did the same thing. So you've got this stake coming up on this rope, and it comes up and it connects to the tarp. Man, this is terrible camera work. Okay, if you're still here, it's gonna be worth it. All right, I got this figured out now. So this horizontal pole comes through here and it locks in here. And then this one is drilled through the same way. Sorry, my shadow was obstructing the view, so we'll come in from this angle. So that's just your regular old tent stakes that you get at Harbor Freight or probably Walmart. I think I picked these up in Quartzsite at K&B Tools. I can't remember. But see, I've got just enough where that'll have a little bit of give to it, and that'll keep the tarp from ripping. And that solves the problem. So when the next windstorm comes up, I don't have to run out here and take the tarp awning down. I think it'll do it. I think it'll stand up to it. So there we go. So attached up here in the corner, it's just some bungees. So I have the stretch I need right here, and it's just hooked through my ladder rack. And there's a knot tied on the other end so it won't slip through. And then I had 3 points of connection here. The same right there. And then the same right here. And then I'll flip this around so you can see. See, there's just a knot tied in the other end. I probably need to tie the knot down about another inch closer. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. You see that hooks through that hole. When I cut these ladder rack spears off, I left it. I cut it about a ½ inch above that hole because I wanted that hole because I knew I would need that for hooking things through. And there we go. See if my socks are dry yet. Pretty much. Doesn't take long in this dry climate. And I put it on an angle so it pitches down to that side, because it did rain some yesterday and all the rain runs right off of that corner. And there we go. See, it's not much of an angle coming off here because I wanted it tall enough where the door would shut underneath here. Before, that was a problem because the awning pitched down so sharply that the door wouldn't shut. So now I've got what, 4, 5, 6 inches above it, so I'm good. See, it's almost flat going across this way. It's angled down to the right a little bit, but on this end, it is much more angled down. See how it's kind of drooping in the middle? I can fix that right now. All I got to do is tighten this cleat up. So you hold the rope, well, like I only have one hand here, but you slide this cleat forward and it tightens the rope up. I used to pull a bungee cord from this rope all the way over to this rope, but I don't know what I did with that bungee. And it would pull it in like this, and it would tighten the tarp up really tight. So if I relocate that bungee, I'll do that, because it'll connect, it'll hook right here, and then it comes all the way across, and it just gives tension to both of these ropes. So there we go. Today's informative how-to video. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.